Good evening once again, everyone, and welcome to Week 3, Chelmsford High School football, where tonight Coach David Kaiser will bring his Chelmsford Lions, undefeated at 2-0, into Colley Stadium in Lowell to face the Red Raiders of Lowell High School under the direction of John Florence, also 2-0. Both teams have had convincing victories. A lot of points scored by both teams early in the season.
Absolutely, Bruce. Last week's barn burner, Cambridge and Lowell, 62-61. I couldn't believe it when I read it in the paper. I thought it was an overtime game, but found out that was in regulation. So evidently there was no defense. But and the Lions, on the other hand, they had a great week last week against Westford. Scored a lot of points, both in the air and on the ground, and also had a field goal. So I think we'll be in good shape. We just got to outscore Lowell. That's what we got to do.
It could be a track meet tonight, Rob, and folks at home, if you want to send in some donations, you notice Rob's the only guy without a hat, so if anything would help. We want to cover that bald spot of his. That's what I've done anyway. Rob, it could be a track meet tonight, and I think that's what Lowell would like to make it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement, and I think the key to the game, though, is for Chelmsford not to let it be a track meet. Chelmsford's defense, which I think is very formidable, their line's probably the best aspect of the team right now, their defensive line. And I think they need to keep Lowell in front of them and keep them contained. I don't like our chances if we have to score back and forth. I don't count us out, but I don't like it.
I totally agree with you. I hope that Chelmsford comes out and plays really assignment football and does their job. We have one terrific captains to bring you tonight. But first, before we do that, just a little information on this series with Lowell. This is the 46th game in the series, started back in 1972. I think you're looking at a graphic of that right now. The Lions lead the series 31-13-1, and they have outscored Lowell by a huge amount, as you can see on the graphic as well. So I hope you got those graphics. If you didn't, we'll get them to you a little bit later on. And I think Dan is telling us that we got those. Craig, rather, is telling us we got the graphics. So let's go to an interview right now with Captain Sal Lapoli. CHS TV, Bruce Byam. I'm very happy to have one of the co-captains for the Chelmsford Lions, the 2017 season, their leading rusher and point scorer, Sal Lapoli. Sal, is it more fun playing offense or defense?
I like them both, sir. I love defense. I love to hit people, but offense, I also love to run the ball, and I think both are just really fun.
So it must have been a thrill to score 4 TDs Friday night against Westford Academy.
Yeah, Friday night was a great time, but I'm just going to owe it off to my offensive line. They got me there. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have had that many touchdowns, so it was really all them.
Sal, big game tonight with Lowell High School. What do you expect?
It's definitely going to be a dogfight. They're a good team. We're a good team. We're in their house. It's going to be a big win if we get this big win on the road, so it's going to be huge.
They put up 62 points. It's going to be a challenge.
Yes, sir, but I know our defense, we can do it, and our offense also, so it's just going to be a really good ball game.
Sal, you've been a credit to Chelmsford High School. You've been a 2-year captain, and it's a pleasure to watch you perform. Wish you a lot of luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Sal Lapoli. Thank you, Sal. It was a great interview. I never had so many yes sirs in my life. I thought I was in the military talking with him, but he's a great young man. Howie, Lowell threw the ball 45 times last week.
Yeah, they have excellent speed in their receivers. The quarterback I saw in the flag league during the summer threw the ball okay, but his receivers made him look very good. He gets rid of the ball, not as quick, I don't think, as Matt, but he does throw it very well. And if secondary can stay with the defenders and not get beat, we might be okay. That's the thing I'm worried about.
Rob, quite honestly, I don't know that the Lions have been tested yet this year. We've had 2 convincing wins, but the opponents were down.
Absolutely. Start with Acton Boxborough, rebuilding year, new coach. Over the last couple of years, young kids playing. And you saw in that opener, there was jitters. Westford, the same thing. Actually, they lost a lot of talent, and it's kind of tough to come back. You don't have the numbers like Chelmsford, although Chelmsford's lowest numbers ever, but we still had more than Westford, and we really beat them up. The quarterback in the third quarter on the bench with ice on 2 different parts of his body. So this is the test, and I think, again, if Chelmsford keeps it close, keeps them in front, contains, we'll be okay.
One of the guys we're going to have to really count on tonight is a defensive lineman, Jack Slattery, also an offensive tackle. He's proud to say he's the left tackle, which sort of is Matt Hooten's protection. Jack is one of the happiest, nicest young men I've met. And let's listen to Jack Slattery. Have as my guest a captain of the Chelmsford Lions 2017, Jack Slattery. And Jack, you are a credit to your football team, to your high school, and it's been a pleasure to watch you play. Jack, I just asked Sal, offense or defense? I'm going to ask you the same thing.
I probably love defense a little bit more because I'm more comfortable with it. I played it last year, but I love offense too. So.
Sal, Jack, they switched your position this year, and they kind of stuck you in the line, but you have been an outstanding left tackle on offense.
Thank you very much. Coach Kaj does a great job with all of us. We really rep the stuff out, so it makes it very easy for us.
Jack, what do you expect out of Lowell High School tonight?
Lowell's a great team. We're a great team. We're both 2-0, so it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a dogfight, as Sal said, so we're looking forward to it.
Sal, you've opened up some great holes. He did give you a lot of credit, the offensive line, so I hope that you can do that tonight for him.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to tonight, and we look forward to the rest of the season. It's always a pleasure to have one of the most happy Chelmsford Lions, Jack Slattery, Bruce Byam. We are back once again, and thanks to Jack, he did a great job. And thanks to Craig Robertson, who also works every week with us, makes us look good as we possibly can look at our particular stage in life. We have one more interview to give you, and that's with Eli Chambakis. And before that, as always, I know everybody at home waits for our predictions and sits anxiously on the edge of their seats. Mr. Neal, what's your prediction?
I'm going with the Lions. I'm a homer, as you can tell, but I'm going with the Lions 30-28.
And Rob, I know you're fairly close to that. I heard you give your prediction, so Go ahead.
Yeah, because we don't tell each other.
Right.
This is all independent, but I think it's going to be close, and if it's close, we'll win 29-28.
And I hope both of my colleagues are right. I'm going to stick with the Lions to go 3-0 to start the season, and I hope that they win it by a score of somewhere around 33-26. That's my prediction. Our last interview tonight is with Coach Eli Chambakis, who's back after a couple of years away. I really enjoyed talking to Eli. I think you'll really enjoy listening to him. Howie, Rob, Bruce, and Craig, thanks everybody. Stay tuned for the kickoff.
Just in time.
CHS TV, Bruce Byam. I'm very happy to have one of the co-captains for the Chelmsford Lions, the 2017 season, their leading rusher and point scorer, Sal Lapoli. Sal, is it more fun playing offense or defense?
I like them both, sir. I love defense. I love to hit people, but offense, I also love to run the ball, and I think both are just really fun.
Sal, it must have been a thrill to score 4 TDs Friday night against Westford Academy.
Yeah, Friday night was a great time, but I'm just going to owe it off to my offensive line. They got me there. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have had that many touchdowns. So
for CHS TV, Bruce Byam welcoming back to our broadcast and to the Chelmsford Lions for the 2017 season, Eli Chambakis. Eli, we have missed you, and it's great to have you back.
Yeah, it's great to be back home. You know, it was a tremendous opportunity to go out with Coach Souza down to Groton, and we had some success there. But ultimately, it's good to be home and good to be back where I played and coached here for so long with some success. And I'm really excited for this upcoming season and years to come, coaching with Coach Kaiser.
Have a great coaching staff, Eli. What are direct responsibilities that you perform?
So right now I'm listed as the co-defensive coordinator, and I coach the linebackers. And my job this year is a little easy when you have a guy like Sal and Joey Vecchione. But we have some young guys with a lot of talent. I'm excited to see what they're going to blossom into the future. But right now, we're worried about Lowell. They propose a tremendous task for us. They have a lot of speed, so we have our work cut out for us this week.
You guys are off to a great start. You've given up a grand total of 14 points on defense, and you've riding a 6-quarter 0 streak. So I wish that will continue tonight. Eli, it is really a pleasure for me personally to have you back here with the Chelmsford Lions.
It's great to be back.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Eli Chambakis.
You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No. Ow.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh, you got...
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Once again, Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, here from College Stadium in Lowell, Massachusetts. And Rob, we have a special guest with us tonight.
A special guest spotter, absolutely.
Special guest spotter.
All right, I think her name's Tori Russo, and she happens to be my oldest child, and she's been gracious enough to come help us out.
We really appreciate her being here tonight. That's terrific. The Lions are at College Stadium, 2-0. Lowell High School is 2-0 also, so something has to give tonight. The Lion captains, as you can see, standing in front of you, Salapoli from left to right. Mike Vecchione.
Peter
Joe
McCarthy.
Vecchione.
Joe Vecchione, right?
Peter McCarthy.
Christian Finn. Jack Slattery. Matt Hoot.
Matt Hoot, number 4. We'll get the Lowell captains for you in just a minute. The Lowell High School band is coming onto the field, no doubt, to play the National Anthem. If you weren't with us in pregame, guys, this is a game that probably will feature some touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about the track meet that Lowell had with Boston Latin, correct? Boston Latin? Cambridge Latin, sorry.
Cambridge Latin.
And, 61 and 62 points scored. That's unheard of in high school football.
That's in regulation time, Howie. No overtime.
No overtime. No, as I said in pregame.
Let's take a little bit of a break for just a moment for the playing of the National Anthem, which is about to start. Great venue for football, College Stadium. Yeah, we have a good viewing spot if it doesn't rain.
We are right next to the camera that is watching, that Joe's seeing right now.
And the playing of the National Anthem by the Lowell High School marching band.
All right, let's pause now for the playing of the National Anthem.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hey, look, it's those guys.
What's up? What's happening today? Let's hit those pearly whites, man. Yeah! The boys, check it out. Stand up to my terrorists, don't
Ooh, cute. Are you good to try?
I'm fine.
Hey girl, what's up? What's the name? What's good? What's up? How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Sir, go and step out of the vehicle for me.
Yes, sir. See ya, buddy. Today, Sean's got a hearing. We'll see how it goes. Good luck.
So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
Has been played. Lowell High School marching band, the Chelmsford captains. We've already given you the Lowell captains are across the field. 11 is Zach Ahern. Number 18 is Anthony Doobie. Number 59 is Philip Secchi. And number 67 is Kevin Dunn. The officials are at midfield. I don't have the name of the referee tonight, but he's about to toss the coin.
We missed it. They did announce it,
yes,
but the PA system wasn't quite loud enough for us to catch it over here.
As we were saying before the break, this is a great venue for high school football, and the crowd is filling in. It's a good Chelmsford crowd already here.
Yeah. They just had to negotiate $4.95.
That's all. Yes. Yes.
Rush hour.
Yeah. I left there like an hour early, so.
Right.
At least we didn't have to go down to Lawrence. That was the good news.
Right.
I'm excited about this game tonight. I think it's really the first test for the Lions.
And I think it's the first test for Lowell as well.
It is the first test for Lowell. I agree. They have beaten Lawrence and Cambridge Ridge and Latin. Lowell has won the toss. I think they deferred, which I would have loved to have seen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lions are going to receive the opening kickoff coming up momentarily. Both teams are ready. The Lions had a great week of practice. They're all excited. I'm sure Lowell did as well. Last year, the Lions won this football game by a score of 21-15. A very exciting game for the Lions.
Bit of history. The last time I was here, my son was playing his senior year.
Right.
And somewhere in the third quarter, he just deflected a fourth down pass, which in essence secured Chelmsford's first playoff berth in a couple of years, and dislocated his shoulder and didn't play the rest of the season as a senior. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Well, kind of some little bit of bad memory right there, that's for sure.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. The Lions will send back Masib Wahid and Vecchione, I believe.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Mike Vecchione.
Mike Vecchione, the sophomore.
Right.
Wahib is a senior.
Musab, too, is one of the fastest kids in the state. He's a hurdler.
He's a burner.
Yeah.
You just got to get him the ball.
Jake Henderson and Mike Berry are the intermediate backs, number 23 and 25, just in front of Vecchione and
the kicker for Lowell High School won't turn his back for us right now, so we can't catch his number, but we will get it.
Let's see if we can.
He has it teed up at the 40. And we are ready to go.
61, the kicker, and we don't have a name.
Good start.
Yep.
Good start.
And it's Wahid.
This is Vecchione at the
Vecchione.
5, straight up the middle with a hole. He has the 40. He has on his feet at the 45. And a great return, about 45 yards for Mike Vecchione. Straight up the gut, and from where we are, we could see that hole opening up.
Excellent job by Mike. He made a couple of cuts. You'll see he started out to the right. He's starting up to the right and cuts back to the middle, and you'll see a hole open up right there.
All right, the Lions will start at 1st and 10. The running back is Sal Lapoli. The up back is Joe Vecchione. The quarterback is senior Matt Hooten. Lapoli bounces it out, picks up maybe a yard. Lowell right there. They know that Sal is the primary ball carrier, and they will be after Sal.
The outside receivers, we have Christian Finn. Tight end, we have Peter Caruso, Peter McCarthy, the wideouts.
Gives
Inside,
Sal 2 on the play.
Offensive linemen, Slattery, Baumgard, Gagnon, Corcoran, and Sweeney.
Vecchione comes in motion. They look for him. They toss it to him. This is McCarthy, and it's almost intercepted. Looking for McCarthy down the sideline. Just slightly overthrown, so it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's Peter's fault that time. He stopped his pattern. He should have just kept running. Would have hit him in stride.
No.
I think he was looking for maybe the underneath throw it short, but I agree with you. I think he had it long. So the Lions are faced with a 3rd and 8 at the 48-yard line. Hooten to throw it, steps up over the middle. This time McCarthy has the reception. He takes it for first down at the 38-yard line.
Now you can anticipate a short cut by Peter after the long throw just to keep the defensive back guessing as to whether it's going long or short.
And that is a first down for the Lions.
Yep.
That was Peter Caruso on the reception.
Right.
For the Lions, and I miscalled it too. So Caruso for the catch. Lapoli outside with some speed. Pretty good pickup on first down. About 3 yards on first down to the 36-yard line.
Chelmsford's offense is geared to kind of patiently keep running Sal, let Sal hit whatever hole he can find. Last week he actually broke a couple because you wear down the defense.
Yeah.
That was Caruso's 4th catch of the season. It is 2nd and 8 for the Lions. Vecchione, motion, and I think he was too quick in motion.
He started headed towards the...
Yeah, right. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Lions, which will set them into a 2nd and 12 situation.
Just a little too eager.
Right.
Yep, absolutely.
I like the Lions being aggressive here tonight, realizing that you'd probably have to loosen Lowell up a little to get Sal some running room.
I also I know it wasn't our choice, but I like getting the ball first today. Normally I do like to defer, but I think, clearly Lowell had a tough time trying to stop people last week.
Hooten fires, looking for Vecchione, and he pulls it in. Nice what a catch. Joe Vecchione to the 15-yard line.
Nice catch. He went up high to get that, and he outjumped number 11 for Lowell, the defensive back, and that is Zach Ahern.
And a great catch by Vecchione. That's his first catch of the season, by the way. Lions are off to a good start. They look to throw it again. They have a man. It's caught. This time it is McCarthy.
Yep.
And he picks up about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Lions. The ball is at the 9-yard line.
Offensive line doing a great job. Let Matt have some time to set up and throw, and Matt showing some great patience in the pocket.
And Lowell is giving an awful lot of space. They're playing deep. They're not playing.
Toss to the corner.
And
it's incomplete. That looked like interference.
Oh,
no.
No flag called there. There should have been.
He may be saying uncatchable, but boy, I thought McCarthy was hit. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Lions. They are at the 8-yard line, trying to pick up another first down here or touchdown. This drive has been very good drive so far.
Got trips to the bottom, to the right of your screen. 3 wide receivers.
Back to pass. They're looking inside, and they threw it outside. McCarthy a little off with Hooten that time. They're going to send on the field goal team. This is Kevin Hennessy, and we have a graphic on Kevin, I think, to show you what he has done this year, number 19.
He'll be kicking from approximately the 14-yard line.
It looks like he's going to set it up at the about
16-yard line.
16-yard line. He's attempting his 3rd field goal of the season. He kicks it. It's up, and it is perfect.
Nice
and the Lions break it on top by a score of 3-0. That's his 2nd field goal of the season. And a good drive by the Lions. We're going to take a break with them ahead 3-0.
Open road, Here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Hearn. Hearn has the football after Hennessy's kickoff. He has some room to the outside, tries to turn the corner, and he gets taken down. Nice tackle out there.
I think that was 23?
25.
25. Kip Berry?
Yeah, tackle.
That's Berry, I believe. Mike Berry, yes. Mike had a good game last week.
Yes, he did. Here's Kevin Hennessy's graphic. He now has 2 field goals. He has, I have Kevin for, let me see on extra points. He has.
Yeah, that was prior to last week's game.
Yeah. Kevin has 8 extra points for 11 points on the season. He now has 14. Lowell starts it on offense. They hand it to Dong. He's on the outside and picking up good yardage on the outside. Very quick.
That's Villanueva, number 15.
15 is Villanueva.
Justin Villanueva.
The quarterback for Lowell High School is Curtis Gentles. Villanueva and Duong are their featured running backs.
And that's what I mentioned about contain.
Right.
Can't let Lowell get outside.
Toss outside, and the Lions are there this time, and they contain it very nicely. Joe Vecchione came up to shut that down, along with Sal Lapoli.
Okay, the secondary for the Lions, we have McCarthy, Wahid, Mike Vecchione, and there's one other player, number 2, there he is, and that's Palermo, Aaron Palermo.
2nd and 10 for Lowell. Handoff straight ahead. Pretty good yardage across the 40. And that was Villanueva again with the football. He picks up 6 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 6 or 4.
Linebackers for the Lions, Joe Vecchione, Sal Lapoli.
Sal made that tackle on that play.
All right, the Lions can get Lowell off the field now if they can come up with a 3rd down stop. Gentles, the quarterback. Tosses it. And the Lions come up and they make the stop. They're right there. They contain once again. Number 59 is one of the Lions there. I didn't get
Brendan
them all.
Polk?
Brendan Polk.
I like to call him the class Tupac.
Tupac.
And then I think Jack Slattery was in on that.
Yeah.
4th down for Lowell.
Strong side linebacker Christian Finn, 32. Weak side Andy Shore, 28.
So a good start for the offense and a great start for the defense. Lowell in punting formation.
Back deep is Andy Shore, and I can't see the player closest to us.
Mike,
long count.
I think it's Mike Vecchione.
Good kick.
No. Oh, no.
Lions fumble it. And I think they covered it.
That was a fair catch opportunity right there. It was a knuckleball kind of punt.
On a wet night like this, you don't. Your defense just did a great job. You get the defense off the field, you bring your offense back, and it was fumbled. Here it is.
Yeah.
Just a case of running before he had it.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake. So let's see if the defense can bail them out.
Special teams are so important. Field position, minimize mistakes.
Especially when you're sky high after offense, defense doing their jobs. It's pass, it's wide open. Coming back on the inside for a pickup of about 5 on the play, 6.
Front four for the Lions. We have Jack Slattery, Chris Bumgarden, Brendan Polk, And Dave Hamilton, 34.
Rassicon was on the receiving end of that from Settles. It's 2nd and a yard. Lowell trying to convert a huge break. Settles to throw it, sets up, looks deep, has a man, and it's overthrown. Good coverage, but good. Lowell took a shot. He figured it's 2nd and 1. Why not?
Chelmsford's defensive linemen are learning today that Lowell has a little bit more size than Westford.
Yeah,
yes.
A little tougher to penetrate.
I'm going to have to use those swim and rip techniques.
It's 3rd and a yard. Lowell in 4-down territory right here. Settles is a senior quarterback. You got to continue the game, overcome the breaks, play hard. Blitz, first down, more. Oh, good tackle.
Good tackle, just short. Mike Vecchione.
Mike Vecchione on the tackle, first down for Lowell. So Lowell marches on now with their second first down of the football game. Just outside the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Different running back. Villanueva is getting all the carries.
Yeah, and that's unusual. DeLong has been their guy. Settles to throw it. Looks, fires, has a man in the middle, and it's caught. Touchdown. Terrific catch down there.
A tie.
Brendan Ty is on the reception for Lowell High School. And for Brendan Ty, that is his.
Here's a replay.
4th touchdown
nice
of the
catch.
season.
Nice catch right between 2 defenders.
So you give Lowell a short field, you give them a break, and they come back and take a 6-3 lead.
Kicker number 52.
Their kicker is Mike Menzies.
The holder number 4.
Menzies' kick is up, and it is perfect, and Lowell has a 7-3 lead by virtue of a fumble punt by the Lions. We'll take a break, and Chelmsford will have the football.
Yes, I am.
Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Once again, Bruce Bryan, Rob Russo, Howie Neal, Ronald Berman, Tori Russo, and we're pleased to bring you this football game tonight, which should be a real good football game.
The way it started out, it's absolutely going to be fast moving.
Lowell kicking off for the second time. This is a high, long, deep kick, and it's taken by Wahib to the outside. Can he turn the corner? He does turn the corner.
He's got the corner.
And he gets taken out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
About the 25.
25, yes.
I'm looking to. Actually, about the 23, Bruce.
What Masab, I thought, was catching a dangerous ball there, too. But it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, he caught it on the 2-yard line and made something out of it.
That was a world-class kick.
That was it really was. Got a good leg into it.
And we don't have his name, unfortunately. We just don't have the player. All right, Chelmsford's second offensive play series. And offside Lowell, I think. We got that free play. And McCarthy has it. A great reception by Peter McCarthy. I think we have some stats on Peter McCarthy, number 11. I think Lowell was offside. They were. The Lions are going to take that play.
Looks like they're.
Was he inbounds?
Why are they marking off?
He's out of bounds.
Oh, he was out of bounds. Okay.
There it is. Let's check it out.
Yep.
He was out of bounds. All right, 1st and 5 for the Lions at the 28-yard line. Fumbled it, and the Lions have given it away again. Lowell High School has the football one more time. Fumble the handoff, and Lowell is going to be in even better field position this time at the 20-yard line.
See it right there.
Matt looking to keep the ball.
Yep.
And nothing doing. Lowell High School right on the spot. First and 10, Lowell at the 20-yard line. Trying to convert their second opportunity of the night. Settles again.
Little bubble screen out there.
Yes. Away. Read perfectly by Christian Finn.
Pick that off, Christian.
Yep. Yep. He had a chance to skate that one down the sideline.
Yep. Now that he's seen it, he'll be able to gauge its speed a little better.
2nd and 10.
Might be able to get the next one. Lowell likes to run that bubble screen.
Settles, hands it off.
Hits Duong.
That's Duong with the football. Good speed, but the Lions are waiting for him.
There's a flag down, could be holding.
He gets it to about the 15, 18-yard line.
Okay.
Let's see what the flag is. I think it's
holding.
Holding.
Good call, Rob.
School, so that'll move them back a few yards. They're going to take that penalty. That's going to make it 2nd, and let's see where they
should make it 2nd and 20.
Well, I think it was hold from the spot. They're going
the incompleted pass on the first down.
Right. And it's going to be at the 30-yard line, so it is 2nd and 20. No doubt a passing situation for the Red Raiders.
Need some coverage here on Ty.
Looking at Duong doing a double move down the sideline. It's overthrown and no flags. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Duong is quick. We watched him from up here do the double move. But he was beautifully covered out there.
But, Ty did the double move on this side, and he was open down the sideline. But
glad he didn't
Keys
look
was looking the other way all the way. He was looking left.
Yep. 3rd and 20. Lions defense needs to make a couple of plays here now. Try to overcome that second turnover of the night. Settles has a good arm. Throws the ball well. Back to throw. Has a man. And good contain. They picked up about 12, but it's going to be 4th and 8 for Lowell High School. Waheed on the tackle.
Just keeping the receiver in front of him, make sure.
Right.
Doesn't get to the end zone.
Caught it on the 25. Good closing tackle.
A.J. Bayard on the reception. 4th down. Lowell has trips to the right. He's looking right. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's rolling, still looking, fires it, and caught. But it's not the first down.
It's short.
Ty was the receiver, but Tom Cannon was the receiver. So Chelmsford has dodged that bullet. Now they just need to settle down here just a little bit and grind out some offense.
First 2 games, Chelmsford played fairly mistake-free.
Error-free, that's right.
That obviously, the more you can limit your mistakes, the better results.
Yeah. That the fumble, you got to let the quarterback read the zone read. Not the running back can't read it too because he'll think he wants the ball.
Ball is on the 12, 1st and 10, Lions. Lepolis. bounces through one tackle, but not much. We're going to give him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Offensive line's going to have it real tough in the trenches. They have to really work tonight.
Yep. It's not going to be anything easy,
Nope.
and I think that's maybe one of the reasons the Lions came out throwing a little bit.
Sal's got to be patient.
Jumped. They're offside again. We got a free play. They're looking for McCarthy or looking for Caruso. And it's broken up. That's Cannon who broke it up. But the Lions are going to get a 5-yard penalty, 5 free yards. That's twice they've caught Lowell now.
I'm such a fan of that play, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the receivers read it, and the quarterback reads it. So it's going to be 2nd and, we'll call it 3. They're at the 19-yard line. Toss outside, Caruso, first down at the 25. Good job by Hooten. Lions have a first down. They're at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I like the way Caruso ran the route. You'll
Here
see
it is.
right there. He knows how far he has to go for the first down. He gets a couple of extra yards to make sure he's got enough. Good throw by Matt.
Peter Caruso happens to be a junior. Play coming in from head coach David Kaiser in his 2nd season. Same thing. Oh, and it dropped it this time. A little bit high.
Yeah, Matt's all his throws tonight have been high. He's not following through. He's stopping his arm, his hand. He's got to follow through more.
Little bit edgy maybe to start the game. It's 2nd and 10 Lions. But boy, they are coming out throwing the football. And Lowell jumps again. They're offside. Caruso, and it's overthrown. So they're going to get a free 5 yards the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Got to run the route. Can't stop.
Yep.
Just keep running.
Yeah.
Run as fast and as far as you can. Put it on the quarterback.
That's Peter Caruso, the intended receiver, for 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I think he said, thinking he wants Matt to throw it somewhere else for a change.
Okay, it'll be 2nd and 4 now for the Lions. Lowell blitzes. Lions throw it out. It's caught on the sideline. Good blocking.
Mitchell.
And that's great reception. Good first down. And our receiver is...
it's Mitchell, I think. Brian Mitchell.
Number 17. Mitchell, that's his... Brian has caught, I think, his 3rd pass. That's his 3rd reception of the season.
Yeah.
Just a nice wide screen.
Yeah.
Good blocking up front.
Yeah.
You'll see. Starts off with a fake to Sal.
Chelmsford takes it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Fake to Sal. Same thing this way. And it's...
Brian again. Mitchell
going left and right, east and west. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and a yard.
Well, Lowell was playing off so far that is a easy throw and catch.
That's real good scouting by the Chelmsford coaches, and the execution tonight has been very good as well. This is Lapoli. Now he has a hole. He's in the open. Dots and weaves to the 30. First down.
Pick up about 10 yards.
Yeah.
There's a nice 10-yard pickup by the senior captain. Two-way player. Outstanding linebacker. Outstanding person. 1st and 10, Chelmsford, 30-yard line.
Hit Caruso 1-on-1 on the far side.
Ball jumps again.
Flag.
Got a free play. Fired, caught, and knocked out of bounds. Let's see where this one is at about the 20.
It is a first down.
That's McCarthy, and that's a first down.
Yeah, McCarthy was 1-on-1 on the far side.
His 13th reception of the season.
Matt doing a good job rolling out on that play. Yeah. That's not usual for that situation, but the situation did call for it.
Yeah.
I like the poise that Matt Hooton is displaying tonight. He's playing with poise and throwing the ball to his receivers in stride.
Threw that ball on the run. He threw it very well.
Yes. First and 10, Chelmsford. He has trips to the left.
Lowell looks like they're coming.
Yep. I think they should wait till the ball is snapped, though, this time.
Well, they've only got a four-man rush. Yeah, they are
sending the linebacker.
Sal gets hit by that linebacker, so we ran right into him, unfortunately. So that's going to be a loss of a couple. It's going to be
second
and about 13 for the Lions, back to the 23. Unfortunately, Lowell picked the right hole to blitz in, and that's what Sal was trying to go. Lions quickly to the line of scrimmage. Very decisive tonight, too. They seem to have a real good game plan organized. Toss to the side, and Vecchione pulls it in, picks up 5. The clock continues to run. We're down to 37 seconds. It's going to be third down and about 9. Pickup of 4. Chelmsford may get one more play.
Here's the throw. Good catch by Joe. Again, he had to go up high. Oh. This will be the final play of the quarter.
3 at the bottom of the screen. Lions look to the side. They may let this quarter run out. And I think that's maybe what they're going to do. They just get it off. Matty Hooton flushed, fires. He has no, it's intercepted.
Yep.
Third turnover of the night. That's his first interception of the season.
Unfortunately, that was a great catch by that defensive man.
Zach Ahern at the...
did a nice job keeping his feet in bounds because he had to go up in the air to get it.
We're going to take a break. That's the end of the first quarter. Lowell on top, 7-3. That was a big drive by the Lions, but they came up with their third turnover. We'll be right back.
Me llamo Raquel Mendoza y esta es mi vida. Mis hijos están envueltos en muchas actividades. Eso requiere mucho estrés y correr para acá y para allá. A veces mi familia necesita un escape. Este lugar trae mucha paz y hay mucha calma, mucha naturaleza. Quiero regresar con mi familia más seguido.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be?
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing. And it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Draw.
And that was Settles keeping the football on a designed quarterback draw. And he comes out across the 10. And a big pickup on first down. It's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Raiders.
Yeah, Gentle's on the carry there down the quarterback. Designed quarterback draw, as you said. Duong.
Handoff with speed. This is Duong bouncing up the sideline across the 30 to the 35-yard line, and we've got a flag, and this one I think goes against the Lions.
Going against the Lions. It was after the late hit out of bounds.
That was Villanueva. Check that, 25 and 15. So the Lions are going to be pushed back even further. So this drive started on the 2. And they're already in 2 plays, going to be out across midfield. Can't lose your cool here. Things aren't going your way, but you've got to continue to play hard. And this one will be at about the 45 when they stop walking.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line for Lowell High School. That was Matt's first interception of the season. He's had an excellent year throwing it. That was number 1.
Villanueva,
and he is taking down Lapoli and Slattery. Lapoli on the tackle. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
Chelmsford's defense really needs to force a turnover in this series.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 and out would be good.
And ball is thrown behind, but picking up decent yardage is Ty. Settles to Ty. It's only a gain of about 4. Yeah.
Gentle.
3rd and 5. Big play here. Defense, offense. Pass.
Going deep.
Looking long. Has a receiver on the field.
Out of bounds.
He's out.
He was out when he caught it. Yep.
He had somebody straight down the middle, so wide open. It was incredible.
Well, it looks like Gentles has an idea before the snap where he's going, and he doesn't veer off of that. He looks in the direction of his number 1 receiver right away.
What does Lowell do here at 4th and 5? Looks like they're going to roll the dice and go for this. The way Chelmsford's turning the ball over, I might punt it, and they are going to punt it.
They're going to try to pin him deep.
Yeah, I agree. They've got the lead. Chelmsford's giving them the football. Why not punt it? And let's see who their punter is. Lions have 1 guy back this time, and I'll bet you he's not going to touch the football.
It's Mike Vecchione.
Yeah, Mike can be trusted. We'll see.
They're looking for the fake or expecting the fake. No.
Play a good honest defense.
Kicking it out of bounds. Got a very good roll.
Great bounce, still rolling. It's going to be inside the 10. The punter was Tom Cannon, and the Lions have terrible field position at about the 8. 1st and 10.
But at least they have the ball.
They have the ball, and Lowell didn't score.
No score.
So that's a couple of nice stops for the defense. The offense now can't stop themselves. They've stopped themselves on a fumble and a interception. One of the problems the Lions have is they don't really have that quick strike scoring ability.
No, they're more control the clock, control the ball. This would be a long drive for the Lions here. They're on their own.
About the 8.
8.
Timeout. A flag. That's Chelmsford, I believe.
Procedure.
Yep.
Someone flinched.
Yep. So they're going to get half the distance. Now they're going to find it at the 4.
So uncharacteristic. After the first 2 games, Chelmsford, again, almost mistake-free.
Yep. This is a crowd that is still filling in, and it's a good crowd tonight, as we expected. The night is beautiful.
Yeah, it's turned out to be far better than we expected. Fortunately, because we are outside. We did not need any rain.
1st and 14 for the Lions, deep in their own territory. They desperately need a couple of first downs here. Lowell sees blood in the water, and they are going to be coming after the Lions.
Seems to be some discussion.
The Napoli split to the outside. Hooten's going to be in an empty backfield. And we have a timeout by Lowell.
Chelmsford.
A little confusion is right.
Definite confusion of where people were supposed to be.
Lions take their first timeout of the half. It's a full timeout. We'll be back home in Chelmsford next week. I think we have a schedule somewhere that will show you during the graphic of the Lions' upcoming football games. next Saturday, that's right, afternoon
and
with Bridgewater Raynham.
Bridgewater Raynham, 3:30 start.
3:30 start.
3:30 football game.
There's going to be a 20th anniversary celebration of the '87 Super Bowl team, and then some celebration for the 2007 Super Bowl team.
97, I think, Rob.
My apologies.
Come on, do the math. Nice going. He was a lineman, folks.
Yeah.
All right, the Lions now have their play, and they're ready to go. Just underway in the second quarter. Lapoli straight ahead. Gets across the 5.
To about the 6?
Yeah, not much. Couple of yards. Mitchell comes out. Christian Finn comes in. Lions have 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. And that's the way Matt rolls. He has his man. It's Vecchione. He's across the 50.
First down.
And first down yardage across the 20. That play has been there most of the night.
Well, you have the 2 outside receivers just run a clearing pattern, and the inside, the slot just runs it out. Perfect play for that situation, I think.
And I also saw Christian Finn open coming across the field, too. It's another possible receiver later on.
We're at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Joe Vecchione showing good hands here in this football game. Blitz. Matt steps up, runs away from it, does a nice job, fires it, and it's completed.
Nice job.
What an athletic play by
Caruso.
Received it by Matt Hooten. He really did a great job keeping that play alive.
Nice job by Matt there to be aware of where the pressure was coming from. He rolled out to his left and was able to throw on the run. Caruso did a nice job of coming back for the ball.
So from the 4, the Lions are out to the 40, a 20-yard pickup. Caruso on the catch. Hooten fires it. Oh, boy, I'm glad that one was. Vecchione was open again, but Matt didn't see him.
McCarthy was the intended receiver, and he was expecting an out, and Peter did an in.
If you don't know too much about Joe Vecchione, folks, he is a Massachusetts State wrestling champion, and he is a dynamite athlete. It's 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Lions look to the sideline. Coach Kaiser goes through his motions.
It's okay. You can say gyrations.
Gyrations. Yeah, you're right. It's a toss. This is Mitchell. And he runs through a tackle across the 50. First down. That could have been kind of late right there.
Well, I think he hit the tackler.
He definitely was the hammer.
He was the hammer, not the nail. Exactly.
Good point, gentlemen. You're absolutely right. 12-yard pickup and a first down.
Lowell was definitely afraid of the deep ball. The secondary are very deep. That's why the underneath patterns have been open for everybody on the Lions receiving core.
Lions trying to respond here with their first touchdown of the football game. Quick toss, and this is the Lions receiver. That was McCarthy. Yeah,
11.
Catch.
Yeah. And a
pickup of 8, 7. Give them 7. 2nd and 3.
You could go there again. The fellow is still playing deep.
Lowell shows blitz. Now they're going to go for the whole thing. McCarthy. Oh,
nice
he had a
play.
hand right there. Good coverage.
Yeah.
Good call, I thought, too.
Yeah.
Decent call. 2nd and short.
Right.
Absolutely.
Here's the replay. Let's see who broke this up. He did a nice job, whoever it was.
I think it was Ty, number 16.
Yeah, it was. It was Ty.
He's
a good receiver and a good defender.
Yeah.
3rd 3, the Lions. Oh, Lowell jumped. I think they're going to get the free play. Unless they're blowing this dead. Contact.
Oh, no, he's calling it off.
Calling procedure. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now.
The center could have flinched.
Could have. Certainly there was movement, and maybe the Lions moved first.
They have a little conference on this now.
But I think the far side official is calling.
I think the receiver out there is who moved.
Here's the call. Illegal procedure. 5 yards on the Lions. Another mistake, and it's 3rd and 8. All right, got 2 downs now to overcome this, or at least one. Lions are quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Coach Kaiser does this because he likes to see what the defense is doing, and then he calls his play accordingly. Lions have 3 receivers to the left. Matt looks to the right, steps up, fires, right through the hands. Would have been first down. McCarthy, now what does Chelmsford do?
They're going to go for it. They're going for it.
I like the call.
McCarthy's kind of kicking himself because he knows he had the first down. It was a beautifully thrown ball. Here's the 4th down play for the Lions. In a minute.
No.
And they're going to call timeout. They're going to talk about it, think about it.
I think they're going to punt, but they were trying to draw him offside, get the 5 yards.
Yeah. All right, the Lions are going to send the punt team on. That will be Chris Bungard, number 79.
Once again, Lowell not stopping Chelmsford.
Here is our
Chelmsford
graphic on the regular season. You're right, Rob. We stopped ourselves again. And we have Lowell tonight, of course, Bridgewater, Raynham, Drake, Tewksbury, and North Andover, and then we go into playoffs.
Which is still crazy to me.
Yes, it is.
Just every football person in the world with any knowledge knows that it's crazy.
Yep.
Except an association that we'll just leave out.
Yeah.
Bungard has a little bit of wind to his back, kind of a crosswind. Back deep for Lowell is that's Cannon, Tom Cannon, standing at his 10.
Number 4, yes.
Lions wouldn't fake this, would they?
No.
I don't think so. Good snap by Lapoli. Bungard hits a good kick. Needs a bounce. He gets the bounce. Cover it. Cover it.
Oh, no, he ran in. He ran into the end zone with it.
Go into the red stuff. All he had to do was swipe it.
Yeah.
Hit it.
His feet were in and he grabbed the ball.
Lowell will get it at the 20, 1st and 10, 6. We're going to take a quick break.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably...
They're back on defense, and they make a nice defensive stop there.
Long is back in there as running back, number 25, with the ball carrier.
Number 34 for the Lions.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is one of them. Lapoli is another one. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for Lowell High School. I think they'd like to give their defense a little bit of a rest here.
Well, it doesn't really matter because they play offense as well.
They do. They go both ways.
Blitz.
Go a little bit of a blitz. It's a corner pass. It's completed. And a nice pattern run out there. Finn on the tackle. Cannon on the tackle. On the reception.
Yeah.
And it's up to the 35-yard line, so it's about a 14-yard pickup for Lowell. And once again, we are desperate for a turnover. We need one.
Timeout.
It's called timeout. Their 3rd one. They had a defensive substitution.
Yeah. Matt Holman is in the number 22, senior, 6 foot, 175.
Kate's looking at
somebody you got,
Jack Slattery.
Jack Slattery.
Oh, good goodness. We don't want that problem. Kate Shagnon, our trainer, terrific young lady, does a great job. Jack is kneeling on the sideline talking to her.
Yeah.
Let's hope it wasn't a bang in the head or anything like that. Jack is a two-way player and just very, very important both ways. I think she's looking at that concussion type situation. 1st and 10, Lowell High School. Settles, steps up. He's going to run with it. Has good speed, good yardage, and steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
This is what we talked about not wanting to have happen.
Right.
We want to contain.
Right.
Chelmsford to this point was pretty stingy when offense made some mistakes, but you could only be in the field so long.
There we go.
Drilled down is DeLong coming through to make
Good
a
play.
real nice stop there.
That's Sweeney.
Matt Holman.
Holman was one of them.
And Bongard, 79.
And our favorite defensive guy, Bungard. And Kate's still talking to Jack Slattery on the sideline.
Right.
That's a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. You can't say we haven't had our chances, guys.
Not at all.
No.
Lions up close. Settles, looks deep.
Keep the contain.
Out of the pocket and finds his
out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds.
No.
I don't think that's a catch.
Yep.
It's going to be 3rd and 12. Almost a circus catch by Cannon on the sideline.
No. Didn't have control when he came down.
I've lost track of where Slattery went. He's no longer talking to Kate, but I don't see him either. All right, let's get back to the football game. It's 3rd and 12. It's a big play for both teams. And timeout by the Lions.
Jack is back in.
Good. Halton. There's the Tundra for the Chelmsford Lions. The student section in full force here tonight. They really are an enthusiastic group of people. Supporting all athletic contests. Guys, the Lions really need to make a stop and a statement.
This is a critical time in the game.
It is. It is.
Well, I mean,
in the half.
If you continue making mistakes, and Monday afternoon, what you talk about is, the game was ours. We gave it away.
Yeah. Right.
And that's not what you want to do.
Gave away the first half. We got to take it back in the second. It's still 4:40 left. There's still 4:41 left in this quarter.
Plenty of time. That's right.
This half. So there's time for the Lions to get the ball and strike.
But an ever dangerous Lowell High School offense.
Yeah. Want to keep Gentles in contain. Don't let him run. That last play was a couple of times he's had good yardage on the quarterback draw.
Good to see Jack Slattery back in the football game. And here we go. Settles. Deep drop. Steps up. Fires deep. Has a man. And it's caught for the touchdown. That's going to be a 49-yard.
Oh, we got a flag.
Pass.
We got a flag for taunting.
Celebration or something.
And he threw it before the Lions had got, before the Lowell Raiders got down there. Yeah.
The touchdown reception was A.J. Bayard.
Here's the replay. And he just, he got behind us.
Lion not able to knock it down, and Bayard for the touchdown. That's a 49-yard touchdown pass. I think the penalty will be on the kickoff. Is that correct?
Gee, that I didn't think that was much of a taunting or celebration.
Right. You got to let them have some fun, don't
Yeah,
you?
I mean, this was. I'm surprised, but
Menzies attempting his second extra point of the night. Good snap. Menzies' kick is
no good. Oh, it is.
good. And Lowell has a 14-3 lead after the Lions broke on top in this one. 4:30 to play. We'll take a break and be back with the kickoff.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Welcome back, Bruce Ryan, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Tori Russo. Lowell is kicking off after a 49-yard touchdown strike. Lions, Vecchione tries to come to the outside, breaks one tackle, stays on his feet across the 40 to the 42. This is a key time in the football game for Chelmsford.
absolutely, that great field position now, plenty of time on the clock.
They've got to stay in it right now. Make a statement that they are not going to go away. First and 10, Chelmsford at the 44-yard line. They have plenty of time. They have the ability to score. They just have to execute. Watching one of our camera people, Craig Robertson, down there. It's getting cold. And Craig's down there in short sleeve shirt. Just walking along, doing his job.
Yeah.
Toss, Lapoli on the corner, and gets nothing. Not quite enough speed to make that play work. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
Number 21, Lapoli on the carry. Ball down by Lowell, number 5, Andrew.
I like the call.
Yep.
Little slow developing, and the defender did a good job of getting away from his blocker to make the tackle.
Hooten has the play. Hands it to Lapoli, and he gets not much there either. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Chelmsford.
Again on the carry.
Across the 45, but barely.
51, Sammy Angelopoulos.
Being the only back in the backfield, you're going to have a lot of eyes on you from the defense.
Isn't a lot of fun. No, it isn't. And that defense is quick.
It's stout and quick.
Yep. To pass.
All right.
Flushed out of the pocket. Fires. Has his almost intercepted.
Again.
Through the hands of, is that Mitchell?
Yes.
Yep. Through the hands of Mitchell. The Lions will be forced to punt it. They took very little time off the clock.
Yeah, they took 1:35 off the clock.
And Lowell is now going to have a lot of time left in the 2nd quarter. That was not Chelmsford's finest drive by any means tonight. Hope you're enjoying this Merrimack Valley Conference football game. Lowell in the large school division, Chelmsford in the smaller school division.
What? No.
One guard, another good kick. We need a touch.
Good roll.
Player.
Good roll.
And a good.
Oh, don't pick it up. Let it roll.
You have to pick that up.
Oh, he thought it got touched.
Oh, okay.
Peter thought that number
It
9 looked like number 19. Maybe it touched him. That's why Peter thought. Okay.
Although I don't know that you can advance and punt in high school.
Right, high school.
Right.
Closer than it should have been. That's for
right.
sure. And it's 1st and 10 on the 19.
Okay.
And all the projects.
Chelmsford defense has to come up big twice now. Ideally, maybe a turnover and get the ball before the half, and then Lowell gets the ball again in the second half to start.
Right.
Lundgaard's averaging 36 yards on his punts.
Yeah, he's shown a good. He has shown a good leg. The coverage has been good.
Yep. Somehow I hope the turnovers have a way of evening themselves out. But right now we're down 3-0. Settles, throw it. It's caught. Dancing away. Good moves on the sideline. Gets out of bounds. A.J. Bayard, the touchdown reception.
Yeah.
It's a first down.
First down, stopped the clock. Ran out of bounds as well.
So Lowell is now on the move again to the 29-yard line.
Draw.
Settles with the draw. Runs out of bounds across the 45. Another first down. Lowell is in a rhythm now. They're flowing very nicely. The offense has really turned it up a notch. They're at the 45-yard line. Still enormous amount of time to play. Settles, pitches. And good play on the corner by the Lions.
Yeah.
Lapoli right there to make the stop on Duong.
And Bungard. Chris.
Two stalwarts on defense. Clock is still moving now. It's second and 8. Ball's taking a little bit of time now to get the play in. Which is good for the Lions. They have all their timeouts left, so they're not too concerned. Settles, quick toss, and he's down right there.
Yeah.
And that is Bayard again. And a gain of...
Timeout.
30-second timeout by Lowell.
Lowell's taking a quick timeout, gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I don't want to say it's imperative, but it's pretty imperative the Lions make a stop here, I think.
You can't let them score, definitely.
No, definitely can't score. It'd be nice to stop them here and make them... well, I think they'll go for it on 4th down.
I do too.
You want to take back momentum.
Yeah.
You know, you let it get away from you. And again, Chelmsford stopping themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
They, meaning Lowell, will get the kickoff to start the second half. So that's why it's really imperative to put a goose egg up right now. Lions had a very good game plan coming in tonight. They just a few mistakes have gotten in the way of the execution.
I think Gendels, the quarterback, will do the draw play.
And he's trying to rush out. And there is a holding call.
Finally.
Slattery got taken down holding on Lowell High School. So that's going to really back them up. The break the Lions needed.
Holding against Lowell.
That's going to push Lowell back 10 more yards from the spot of the foul, which was the 45 anyway, right? Here is the replay.
See number 50 get tackled there.
Of Slattery.
They can't do that.
Right.
Slattery is descendant of a very big Slattery family from Lowell.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
All played football.
Yeah.
Right. And good football players here. 3rd and 14. The ball is back to the 41-yard line. And the clock is moving, which is good news. Let's go flashback a couple of years and maybe a pickoff for a touchdown for the Lions.
That would certainly be a great way to go into halftime.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, a little momentum.
Lowell has taken another timeout. They waited a long time to take that timeout.
Yeah, I think they were looking at formation, perhaps. Got a call from up above that it wasn't what they were looking for.
Defensive coordinator Paul Tenaglia out in the field with Sal Lapoli. Great coaches, great group. Mike Marshall and Sal Lapoli, Michael Poli, Eli Chewbacca, Mike Bernazani, Pat Hickey, Athletic Director Danny Hart, Scott Merrill, Chris Harrington, and Katie Shagnon, the trainer. They work hard. all week long. It's 3rd and 14. Settles. Keeps it straight ahead. He has first down yardage. He got much more than first down yardage. Well-designed play. Settles is a real threat from the quarterback position. And he runs out of bounds.
Lowell doing a great job controlling clock.
Boy, they certainly are. Ball at the 40-yard line. Settles is the MVP of this football game right now by far. He is a triple threat here. And handoff Settles again to the outside. Didn't get out of bounds that time, or did he? Picks up 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Yes, he did get out of bounds. The clock was stopped.
He has a good head on his shoulders, too. He understands clock management. Right now, we are not the aggressor. Lowell is very much in charge of what's going on in this game.
Chelmsford a little stunned, I think.
They are.
A little dejected, you know.
Little dejected with all the turnovers, exactly.
Right. Settles, quick toss, wide open. Doesn't get out of bounds, but didn't need to. The clock will stop on first down. That's Cannon.
Timeout, Lowell.
Takes the timeout. I think that's their run of the Lowell timeout. Their 4th.
Timeout, Lowell.
Yeah. So
that's their 3rd.
Full timeout, their 3rd timeout, and they're at the 21-yard line, certainly within striking distance.
Yeah, they.
And with a quarterback like Settles, I have to say, certainly that Lowell High School has some excellent athletes at the skill position.
Right.
There's Salapoli, Mike Mazzani.
While we have a moment, we're unable to show you the halftime show, but it will be broadcast later on the weekend. Oh, okay.
We're not going to be able to show
We're not going to be able to show it at all. Okay.
And we won't. It won't be live. Won't be taped.
We have no cameras on the home side.
Right.
They chased us away.
Won't be. Stop and go. And it is picked
off.
And it's picked off. There's the break the Lions needed.
All right.
Andy Shore.
Andy Shore. Beautiful job. The up and out. The Lions will get it at the 20. Here's the replay.
The 20 was a little double move by the defender, but offensive player. But Andy Shore stayed back, covered it well.
High to get it. There's the fake, the pump. And let's see if the Lions can use that as a momentum builder.
Even if they don't score.
Oh, that's right.
That's halftime with that.
Yep.
That's right. That feeling that, yeah, we did it.
And we can do it.
And we can do it. But we're not at halftime yet. Mitchell with the catch, and he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, picked up about 6.
6 yards. Good call. Yep. 2nd and 4.
Here we talked about this. This is where Chelmsford could use a fast break guy and a burner.
The Lions spread the field with 3 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Rolls that way. Rolling, sets up, fires, looking deep.
Oh!
And that could be knocked away, and playing good pass defense was Peter McCarthy again.
Yeah, Peter became a defensive back there because that ball was up in the air and there were 3 Lowell people around him. You know, Peter was going to be grabbing attention from scouting reports, so you can bet that's what Lowell was looking for. He was surrounded there. Here's the replay. You can see he does a nice job of breaking down the defender's arm so the ball fell to the ground.
All right, it's 3rd down and 5 now. Wind has really picked up from the start of this football game, blowing pretty strongly now. McCarthy, first down. Thrown out of bounds. That looked like face mask. Close. It's first down. The Lions call timeout. Nope, they
Clock
got
stops.
timeout.
First down.
Stop.
They're just going to get the ball out.
Yeah. Coach Kaiser's got the play. The Lions have got the play. They're just waiting for the ball to be set. Matt's ready to go. The clock's moving.
31-yard line for the Lions. Matt runs out, fires, and it's caught and knocked out of bounds. It's a catch. That is McCarthy. Yes, McCarthy.
Okay.
And the Lions have brought the ball to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 2.
32 seconds left.
And as I recall, we've used 3 timeouts, so we have 2 remaining.
Yep. So you can use the middle of the field if you have to. And thrown out of bounds, looking for
Vecchione.
Joe Vecchione here, but
got tangled up.
Yep.
Uncatchable.
Good call by the official. It's 3rd and about 3. 26 seconds, as you can see. I don't know how many times. We'll find out at halftime how many times that timeout.
There's a timeout call.
Timeout.
Timeout. Yep.
Which is probably a good move. Good. They could get one more play in maybe.
No. I don't know how many times Matt has thrown it in this football game, but boy, his arm's going to be tired tomorrow. He's thrown it more tonight than he has all season long.
Well, we talked about, they lift throughout the season. They work out together throughout the season. They had a great workout in the off season.
Yeah, and the game plan coming in, I think, was to throw.
Yeah, exactly. And I just got from our crack statistician runner that Matt has attempted 27 passes already in the first half. He has tossed the ball around.
And he's probably completed half of them. Is he around 12, 13, 14 completions?
Probably. Brendan Park on the sideline talking to Katie now. Hopefully he's okay.
All right, another timeout. It's 3rd and 3 for Lowell. For Chelmsford.
Matt's going to fire it as far as he can.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. One-handed interception by Lowell.
Yep, Brendan Ty on the reception.
Ty is coming back this way, still on his feet. And he's still on his feet across the 50. The only good thing is he almost ran the clock out.
That's what I was just going to say. Was that his intention?
Maybe. The second time tonight, the 4th turnover of the first half
that
by the Lions.
Unbelievable reception.
Yeah, it was a nice one. Here's the replay.
Take a look.
You'd see one-hand reception, perhaps. Couldn't quite see it in the camera there, but.
All right, Lowell take one shot at the end zone here, guys.
That may have been their plan when they called that timeout to get the ball back.
Sit on it and go into the half.
Oh, okay, they're going to take a knee.
Looks like, but you never can tell. They did. So Lowell will end the first half. They will get the ball to start the second half. The Lions scored first, but hold 14 unanswered points.
Off of
turnovers.
turnovers.
Are in it, but you cannot have 4 turnovers in one half of football.
No. The Lions have their own destiny in their hands.
Yes, yes. All right, we'll take a break for halftime. I hope you stay with us for about 15 minutes long, and we'll be back.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Oh, emojis! I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you!
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand!
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Zane!
kicking it off to start the second half. It comes down to the 15-yard line. And a hole in the middle for Lowell High School with speed. Straight ahead, still on his feet to the 50. A great return.
That was a Hearn, I believe, number 11.
It was. Yeah, it was a Hearn. And before we go any further, I want to apologize to Curtis Gentles, who is the Lowell quarterback, and I've been misnaming him all night long. And I sincerely apologize. It is Curtis Gentles, and we have a Lowell player down at the 25-yard line. I like the gold shoes.
Yeah, I think it's Villanueva. It's at number 15, I think.
It's one of their running backs.
Yeah, like it is. It is 15.
It's Villanueva. And that's a cramp, but Lowell has terrific field position, bringing it back to the 50 where they'll start at 1st and 10. If you're just joining us, Chelmsford scored first on its opening possession with a Kevin Hennessy field goal. But Lowell has responded, and we've got some stats that we can share with you real quick.
Yeah.
Passing stats.
Yeah, we've got Matt Hooton of 27 attempts, 14 completions for 161 yards. Unfortunately, in there we have 2 interceptions. And for Gentles, the quarterback from Lowell, 15 attempts, 10 completions for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And Villanueva is up. He is walking with no difficulty, probably a cramp. And Lowell will start at 1st and 10. And Gentles is the quarterback, number 3. He has 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. He fakes the toss, runs it straight ahead with a big hole. He's across. There's going to be another holding penalty, though. That's going to help the Lions. He got it to the 30.
That's probably about the 3rd or 4th time tonight that Sal Lepoli's been actually tackled instead of blocked. Right. And I know they've called it a couple of times, but early in the game they missed a couple.
And that was blatant right there.
Yeah.
That's going to be another hold on Lowell. And Gentles is the difference in this football game, I believe, guys, in terms of his ability to not only throw it, but also to run with it. And he might be better with his feet.
Yeah, he does a nice job of picking the running lane, and he has good speed.
So that's going to be what will amount to a 4-yard penalty. It's 1st and 14. Gentles has Duong in the backfield with him, replacing Villanueva. He has Ty and a Hearn at the bottom of the screen. Gentles steps up, quick toss, and it was dropped. And that's a break for the Lions. That was intended for 16 is Ty.
Yeah, that is Ty, Brendan Ty.
So it's going to be 2nd and 14 now. We agreed during the break. And by the way, the Chelmsford High, too bad we couldn't bring you that show. Chelmsford High School Band, outstanding, under the direction of Matt Sexauer. They were terrific. Lowell has asked us not to have any cameras on their side of the field. Therefore, we can't bring any band performance to you. 2nd and 14. Gentles has all day to throw it. He's flushed out now, and he's going to run it, and he throws it out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he's out of the pocket. Good play by Gentles.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 14. Good play by the Lions defense. That was good secondary coverage.
Yeah, it was good coverage. And they had a Hearn in motion, and he went across the field, but he did collide with his own receiver, his own teammate.
I think they were setting up a pick play.
They set up some kind of rubber pick play. They picked each other.
3rd down. 14. Settles. This looks like a screen, and it diagnosed, and he got away, but will he get the 1st down? No.
Got to wrap up.
I don't think so. It's going to be 4th down and short.
They're going to go for it.
41, and they're going to go for it here.
Brendan Park read that beautifully and just outreached.
Yeah.
He knew what was coming. They stepped away. It's 4th down for Lowell. About 2 to go for the 1st down.
All right, Duong is in there at running back number 25.
Gentles won't give this up, I don't think.
Oh.
And it's
stopped.
The Lions have stopped him.
Yeah, I believe they have.
It's going to be close.
I thought
it's on this side of the 40.
I thought they had to get across the 40.
I did too. I think they had to get across the 40. And he got a pretty decent spot. Boy, if we had replay National Football League, he wouldn't have gotten this first down. I don't know if we have a replay ourselves, but that was an excellent defensive stop by the Lions. It is close, as Bob said.
I see Craig Robertson getting down there to look at the measurement from the sideline. You can see it right here.
We'll see it first.
Except the official standing in the way.
It's first down Chelmsford. The Lions have stopped them.
Great camera work, Craig.
So let's credit the defensive front of the Lions for that stop. It's now going to be 1st and 10 Chelmsford from the 40.
Decent field position.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was.
Now we need to take advantage and get it in the end zone for the first time tonight. The Lions are averaging 38 points a football game, but Lowell has been opportunistic in this game. Hooten, Lapoli comes across the 45. Good first down pickup by Lapoli that time.
Yeah, that's what Sal has to do here is stay inside. Run straight north-south.
2nd and 5. The ball is at the 46-yard line. Short 5. Hooten rolls. On the run, looking for his receiver, keeps it, and he's taken down. That's the flag. Another one on Lowell.
Yep.
Matt paid the price, but he's going to pick up the penalty for his Lions. Brendan Park is kind of gutting this one out, both offensively and defense. I can tell by the way he's walking that he's dinged up a little bit, but he's hanging in there.
Yep.
And this will be a 15-yarder against Lowell High School. A little bit of a shift in momentum now in this football game.
Chelmsford has to get the momentum back in there.
Yeah.
They have to show them the confidence they had in the beginning of the first half.
Well, they just had a good defensive stand. Now they're moving the ball with the help of the aid of the penalty.
On his feet, and he's in for the touchdown. A 46-yard touchdown run by Sal Lapoli.
All right.
And that is for Sal. Let's see if we can get his
excellent
scoring.
job. Here's the replay of it. Inside zone read. Sal breaks through. We had a trap. Number 50, Jack Slattery, tackle trap, pulling from left to right.
What a move here at the 5.
Then a spin move to get in at the 5.
What a big run, a big momentum shift for the Lions.
All important kick here.
And scoring. Important kick. Kick is good. That's the ugliest 1 point I've ever seen in my life. The Lions have gotten themselves right back in this football game.
Well,
we'll take a break, come right back.
Well, that patience.
Just
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Here is the Lions have scored after that big run by Sal Lapoli.
We're excited up here as well. Hennessy to kick it off.
All he needs is a football.
All he needs is a football.
Can't play without one of those. Okay, they got one.
They got one.
Here we go.
What happened to the one that went through the end zone?
I don't know. I think Sal's going to keep that one. Nice job, Sal. Great run. Great cuts. He has to really, he doesn't have the greatest speed, so he has to really earn it.
Back deep, Ahern and Ty are the two receivers.
Short kick. They're going to do a
fair catch.
Fair catch.
Number 6 on the fair catch.
And that is John Ryder.
All right, that's one way to prevent the long
Yes,
deep
it
return.
is. Now the defense, they should be excited. It's 1st and 10 Lowell at the 32-yard line. Ronna told me off camera that I had settles on my mind where I should have had gentles on my mind. Very clever.
All right.
All right. Chris Gentles will lead the Raiders out to start this drive at the 32.
The running back is Dwan.
Yep.
Pass.
Quick out. And
Cannon.
caught. And about 9 yards. The receiver is Tom Cannon. And Lowell responds very nicely. It's going to be 2nd and a yard. 9-yard pickup on 1st down. They keep doing that, though. The Lions are going to grab one.
That looked like offsides.
And taken down for a loss.
Slattery slowed him down, and Brendan
Hawk
on the tackle, number 59.
That's going to be 3rd down now, and no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and a yard. I think Lowell needs to pick this one up, guys, or the Lions are really going to be sky high.
We talked about momentum change.
Yeah. Yep. What does Lowell come with? They don't like to run it. They like to throw it.
They'll
Settles back to throw, taking a gamble, throwing it deep, has a receiver, and it's caught.
Ty.
The Lions went to sleep a little bit.
Ty caught it on the 34-yard line, out of bounds on the 34 of the Lions.
1st down for Lowell. That was a huge completion to Brendan Ty from Chris Gentles. 34, Gentles fires it, and this time wrapping up the receipt.
Asid. Wahid on the tackle.
Yep.
Nice.
Andy Shore there too. No gain on the play, or a couple of yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and a long 7 to the 31-yard line. After that fine offensive series, we need to come up with one more defensive stop here. Toss, Connor, this is Don. And he picks up the 1st down to the 25-yard line.
Good tackle by Masab.
Yeah.
Tried to hurdle him.
Tried to jump him. Dong is not very big, but he is very, very quick. 1st and 10 Lowell. Toss again to Dong. Cuts back to the middle and
got a flag.
Should be holding.
I think we got a clip. Block in the back on number 11, Ahern.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a block in the back. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty on Lowell. We may have turned it over 4 times.
Chop block.
Oh, chop. Okay.
Their penalty ratio has been huge.
These are the things Chelmsford has to capitalize on.
Yes. We've gotten a little bit of a break here now on 1st down. Make them run a snap, push them back a little, and this is going to be more than a little. They're going to take them back to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and they need 1st and 25.
1st and 25. Gentles. And this time the Lions, I think, are offside. This is a free play touchdown if he had gotten it on the field. I think Chelmsford's offside this time.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1st and 20.
I think it's actually on the Lowell.
No.
They were drawn off. It's against Lowell.
I don't think so, Howard.
No.
I think it's going against Chelmsford. We'll see which way he goes.
Oh, the way they were.
Yeah, it's against the Lions.
I saw Lowell pleading. I thought they were pleading their case that they.
All right. Secondary, find the football and pick one off. 1st and 20. We're at the 30. Gentles looks to John Florence, his coach, in his 7th season. A record of 27 wins and 33 losses. Handoff, Dong, good speed, taken down.
Andy
at the
Shore.
20,
Yeah.
Andy Shore.
Okay, now they got 2nd and 10.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. So they've taken a 1st and 25 and made it a 2nd and 10. Here comes Dong and Shore. A collision.
Pass.
Gentles fires. And
good
incomplete.
play.
Good defensive play.
Good close by Joe Vecchione.
Joe Beck.
saw that all the way, and that was almost a pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Half step, and he would have had it.
It's 3rd and 9.
You see the replay here. Watch Joe come in and knock the ball loose. Right there, ripped it out.
3rd and 9. And I think Lowell will use 2 downs to attempt the 1st down here. A 14-10 football game. It's been a real good one. Toss, and it's on the field. And it's help for the Lions.
There we go. That's
and
a help.
Loss back to the 27-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
Almost a scoop and score for Doug Hamilton.
Almost.
I said Doug. Is that correct? Dave Hamilton.
Dave, yeah.
It's 4th down and 16 for Lowell.
Right there, the ball's on the ground.
Almost got there.
Yeah. All right.
Lowell has 2 backs beside Gentles. They got him! The Lions come through!
That's right.
Christian Finn on the blitz, and the Lions have stopped them again. They're at the 35-yard line where they will start at 1st and 10.
Key play, because I saw 2 Lowell receivers wide open.
Yeah.
Here's a replay.
There's a replay. Look for Christian on the left side. There he is.
Boy, if there were 2, that congratulate Christian. Boy, what a great defensive play.
Wrap
1st
him up.
and 10, Chelmsford. The Big Mo is on the side of the Lions field right now. Toss. Good blocking on the corner. Mitchell, not much.
Yeah.
Great play. Fake trap in the middle.
Yep. Right after the touchdown, so that was a good job. Only a gain, though, of a yard.
Yeah, Mitch did a good job. Vecchione was blocking his man out, and Mitch unfortunately ran right into the block player instead of cutting inside of Joe's block.
Every single year, Lenny Rapone comes up with receivers, receiver coach. I don't know how he does it, where he finds them, but every single year, Sal trying to spin away, can't get very much.
No.
Might have lost a yard.
Yeah.
Going to be 3rd and 10. Lenny said he's got some more young guys that he's high on as well.
He works hard with them, works on their techniques, really drills it, and the kids really respond and like the drills. And
Yep, they have fun.
Yep.
3rd and 10. Want to keep the Lowell offense off the field, keep the drive going here. Look for McCarthy. Hooten runs away from one guy.
No.
Oh, he had the corner himself.
He had the corner,
He
yes.
had 1st
absolutely.
down. It's going to be 4th down. He was looking for Caruso, and Howie was right. No. You had the 1st down yourself.
Yeah,
Easy to see up here.
easy to see from here, but he's running left, and it's not a good thing for a right-hander. Running left, trying to throw deep.
The receiver for Lowell is Tom Cannon. The punter for Chelmsford is Christian Bungard. And he needs to get his foot into this one.
Let's have a good snap. Let's good coverage. Contain.
A little bit high. Like
good kick.
Good kick.
Yep, no
Stay on the
return.
field. All right, it's
Yep.
across the 40.
Good job.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
First down, Lowell. The ball's at the 39-yard line.
Yep.
Bruce Bryan with Howie Neal and Rob Russo, Runner and Torrey, and we're pleased to be here to bring you this exciting Merrimack Valley Conference game tonight. Gentles hands it to Dong. Dong has the corner with great speed. And once he turns the corner, he's a threat to take it all the way.
Caught some Chelmsford defenders flat-footed.
Yes, he did. Here it is.
And you see he does a nice job of cutting back to get behind his blockers. Carries a couple people with him. Good back.
Joe Veck and Mike Veck. The ball is up now to the 40-yard line.
Run.
And this is Gentle straight ahead. Not much that time.
Bungard and Joe Vecchione on the stop. Tripped him up.
Gain of a yard. It's 2nd and 9. Lions desperately trying to stop Lowell so they can get that football back. Gentles down the sideline. Overthrown. Good coverage. 3rd and 9.
Musab was right there.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Good position in front, behind the receiver.
Andy Shore with the coverage as well, and the other receiver in the area.
Not to overlook Andy Shore. That interception he made to stop Lowell's touchdown just before halftime was right now a big play in this game.
Absolutely.
It's 3rd and 9.
Pass.
Gentles steps up, fires, and it's caught on the sideline. I think it's first down yardage.
Number 8 on the reception.
Bayard did on the reception, and did he get the first down?
He did.
And he
Good
did.
catch.
Yeah, it was a good catch. Good pass, good catch. Bayard has been a real pain tonight for the Chelmsford secondary.
He's done a nice job of knowing where he is on the field and how much he needs for a first down tonight.
Right.
He's caught a lot of short passes, but they've been enough, and he's done well after the catch.
Gentles hands it. Dong streaking. Another hold.
Another hold.
We got another flag, and it's not just one flag. It's 2 or 3 flags that are coming in.
Holding, they held Vecchione, and I know it was Joe got held.
And that will back Lowell up after a good gain on first down. So the defense catches another break.
Oh,
they look
Jack
a little
Slattery.
bit tired right now.
Yeah, Jack got held too.
Did he?
Yeah. Slattery was on the right side, and Vecchione, both players got held.
Okay, it's going to be first and about 20.
First and 17.
Gentles way back, steps up, fires it deep, has a man breaking open, and it is pass interference in the end zone. This is gonna be not on the 1, but it's incompleted pass. They're gonna call a penalty.
Yeah.
We have a replay. Let's take a look.
Looked like he didn't look back for the ball, and it was pretty close. It was good
I thought
coverage.
he timed it pretty well.
I thought he did too.
But I know I was watching that play, and our defensive backs are peeking, and they're not running. They got to run.
Especially this week, these players, Lowell is good speed.
So it's going to be a first down again.
It's a 15-yard penalty from the line of
yards,
scrimmage.
right?
Okay.
So they are going to mark it off from the 35. It's going to take it down to the
23, 4.
Yeah, about the 24, and it's going to be a first down Lowell. So
22.
they're knocking on the door. Seems like they have been deep in Chelmsford territory all night long. Gentles. And once again, he's wide open.
That's Ty.
Yeah, Brendan Ty, his second touchdown of the night. And that's a 22-yard touchdown pass from Gentles to Ty.
Top of the screen, in the slot. Ran a post pattern.
Coach Kaiser is out on the middle of the field, and he is berating the referee. He is not a happy camper. So Lowell has now 21 points, or 20 points rather, in the third quarter. Well thrown ball. Menzies will attempt the extra point.
I'm wondering if they was talking a pick.
Yeah,
we haven't seen
Coach Kaiser really does have. He's pretty upset about something.
Yeah, he's very angry over something. It's 21 to 10.
Like they split the cover two, and someone.
Okay, now
and we're going to take a break. We'll see if we can sort this out.
Coach Kaiser's going out to talk to the referee in the white hat now.
Yeah, Vecchione is ripping mad.
The great outside.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
So shiny.
We both love the outdoors.
That's not a flower.
And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
A 22-yard touchdown pass from Chris Gentles to Brendan Ty has put Lowell on top by a 21-10 score. And Coach Kaiser and Joe Vecchione both not happy with that play call. I think they believe there was a definite pick in the secondary. By that I mean one Lowell player running into a Chelmsford defensive back. Excellent kick by Lowell. This is Wahib. He's straight up the middle. He does have speed, stays on his feet, bounces off one, takes it to the 27-yard line. First and 10, Chelmsford. Plenty of time left. You just got to keep your poise and keep going at the task.
Again, get that confidence you had in the first half and limit your mistakes.
If you weren't with us earlier in this football game, in the first half, the Lions turned it over four times, resulting in a couple of Lowell touchdowns. Lions check the play at the line of scrimmage. Handoff. Lapoli again. Bounces, fights, takes it across the 35.
Very close
to first down. Yeah.
That looked like the touchdown scoring play earlier.
Yeah, some good moves. Kept his legs going.
Yep.
Second and a yard. Sal is starting to churn up the offense in the second half, putting some yards on the board. Again, another pretty good haul. He does get first down yardage here this time. And Chelmsford is starting a drive. To the 39-yard line, first and 10.
Interior of the offensive line doing a nice job.
Yes.
Gagnon, Corcoran, Sweeney.
Mitchell in motion. Hand it to Sal. Nothing.
Not that time.
No, not
he didn't
that
do
time.
it that time.
No. Good penetration by Lowell there.
It's going to be 2nd and 12 for Chelmsford.
Chelmsford's picked up the pace a little bit here. They late in the third quarter, as you can see.
Maybe 2 scores. Oh, Lowell jumped.
And there's a flag.
Oh, and there's almost a catch by Mitchell.
And we have another flag. Could be late hit.
Down. Yeah,
Roughing
another
the passer.
player down. Let's see who it is.
It's the center, 55.
Thank you. We got confirmation from the chalk. That's Mike Gagnon, the senior. And a personal foul on Lowell. Roughing the passer, I think, was the call. It's going to be a 15-yarder and a first down. But the concern right now is for Mike Gagnon. Tough to lose your center when you're in a situation where the ball is not just snapped to the quarterback,
but shotgun.
It's a shotgun snap. Once again, true of Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia, and others. We'll get some more names for you as we go along. What a job they do. Friday afternoons, right out of school, right down to Lowell, set up. They've got a great group of students. Doug Malafant, also with them, terrific person.
Or Maffetone.
Maffetone, excuse me. Whatever it is. Yeah. Pardon me, Doug.
Yeah.
Let's hope Mike is okay here. Kate Shagnon is the Chelmsford trainer. They're lifting Mike up.
Checking his checking his ankle.
Yeah, he's a little bit gimpy, but he's walking off the field, which is while he's assisted off the field.
Yeah.
We're going to see the replay. Let's see if we can find out what happened to him.
He just fell. He fell back on it on the offside.
Right.
He's kind of defenseless because the player, Mike was busy getting ready to snap the ball, and the player jumped offside, and Mike wasn't ready for that.
That's a big loss in the middle of the Chelmsford lineup. Let's see if we can find out who is in to replace him.
I'll get a number for you.
1st and 10 Lions at the 48-yard line of Lowell. Ooh, a little bit high. On the outside is Sal, turning the corner and skidding down at the 40-yard line. Good pickup by Sal.
Harrison Gilman, the center, number 73, is in for Mike.
We'll see if we can get some yardages for Sal. Almost all in the second half. 2nd and about a yard for the Lions. Worry about the snap now for a couple of plays.
Well, the first one by Harrison was good.
Yep.
Ooh.
Toss completed, out of bounds. And that's McCarthy.
Down near the 30.
And Lions are driving.
30 seconds left, third quarter.
Okay.
1st and 10.
Got yardage for Sal, 78 yards thus far.
He is coming into this football game averaging about 114 yards per game, and Lowell's made it tough. And Sal bounces, fights ahead, picks up a couple. That's going to probably be the last play of the third quarter. Each team scoring a touchdown.
Coach Kaiser trying to get a play in.
I think they might get one more.
2nd and 8.
Matt checks the clock, Matt.
And we're going to be very tough to get this play off, and we're not going to. End of the third quarter with the score 21 Lowell, 10 Chelmsford. Lions are driving, though. They're at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 8. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back with fourth quarter.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
To start the fourth quarter, rather, the Lions faced with a 2nd and 8. They're at the 27-yard line of Lowell.
No question, it's 4 down territory.
This has been a hardly fought. Lowell is offside again.
Yep.
And this time there's contact made, unless they were drawn off.
No, it's contact. I saw him.
Yeah.
Saw the ref, our line judge, give the defensive signal.
Okay. I don't know if we have any numbers for Lowell penalties, but boy, they have to be penalized close. It's got to be close to 100 yards.
Well, you know, Coach Kaiser going to go for it right here. 2nd and short. Go for the touchdown.
2nd and 3. Let's see what he dials up. He's going to go for it. Matty fires.
Yeah.
Caught! Touchdown! McCarthy. The Lions have responded with a 25-yard touchdown strike. Matty Hooten to Peter McCarthy. And that has been a dynamite duo all year long. Here's the replay.
I think there's an argument for defensive pass interference in this, too. A lot of hand chucking at the end.
We don't.
You don't see it, I think, but.
Yeah. The Lions are back. The Lions are back in the football game.
And they're going to go for 2.
They are.
They're going for 2.
Try to bring it within a field goal.
Yep.
Lions have lined up. They're going to roll the dice here. Going to go for 2.
And they
Lowell's offside.
Well, let's see if they get it.
No, but Lowell's offside. We're going to get another crack at it. Ronna just gave me the number of 88 yards in penalties for Lowell High School. Let's add 5 more to it.
2.5.
Actually,
really.
2.5.
1.5.
Right. Right. So it's Lowell offside. Chelmsford's going to get another crack. Now they're at the about the 1-yard line. Yeah, they're right about the 1. There's the Lowell penetration in the middle. Watch. Here he comes.
Going for. Oh!
All right, Lowell has stopped him. Okay.
Little miscommunication in the backfield.
Yeah, Matt turned the wrong way, or Sal went the wrong way, one or the other.
The wrong way.
But there was also a lot of penetration.
But the Lions have scored. They are within a touchdown now of taking the lead over Lowell. That was a good time, I think, to go for the 2.
Yeah, absolutely. The 1 point wasn't going to make a difference. They needed a touchdown in any of the next possessions.
So we have a fourth quarter of action. We have a 5-point football game. And the Lions have had a pretty good second half. We need a fumble by Lowell now.
Well, I'm looking for a Mike Vecchione interception.
Pick one off. Check the screen out here. Here are the passing attempts for Matty Hooten coming into this football game tonight. 5 TDs. He's got 6 now. He was 17 for 24. Rushing, he was 11 for 22. Another pooch. Cover it. Fair catch. Take it in. Could actually pooch it a little bit deeper.
Yeah, he didn't quite get enough for that one.
Or higher, anyways.
Higher. Make the Lowell defender worry just a little bit. 35-yard line is where Lowell will start at 1st and 10. We are in a one-score football game. Okay. Gentle steps up, runs with it. Good yardage, straight up the middle. And maybe a touchdown saving tackle by Vecchione.
Peter McCarthy on the tackle.
Tackle and
Yeah,
sorry,
assist
Peter.
by Vecchione.
We talked about this maybe on a break, but we can't have our defensive backfield making all the tackles. We need some penetration by the linebackers.
Most tackles have been by a secondary.
It's a first down for Lowell out to the 46-yard line. Gentles is the difference maker for Lowell. He hands it to Dong. Dong has the outside, and he turns it up for a first down. So 2 plays. Lowell has botched. They're killing the clock, and they're making good yardages. He takes the ball up to the 40-yard line.
Fortunately, young Mr. Gagnon's going into the locker room.
Yep.
Taking him off. They're going to check him out. Quick toss to the side. Completed to Ty. Ty is out of bounds after a pickup of about 7. Ahern was the receiver, excuse me. 2nd and 5. That's a 5-yard pickup. I have a feeling that the Lions are going to need a turnover to stop Lowell in this drive.
I think so too. I'm looking down here at number 8, their wide receiver.
Settles. He's not going to give it off. I'm sorry, Gentles. He's not going to give it away too often.
Notice Lowell concentrating on the run. You want to kill the clock.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep the ball in your possession.
Gentles. I don't know how many yards he's gained tonight, but he's got to be well over 100.
I'd say he's close to 150.
Yeah. He's got a lot of yardage.
Yeah.
A couple of touchdown passes. 3, actually, I believe, right?
Yes. Yep. The last one being the one that. No.
No injuries in this particular time. Everybody's good. Lowell's just taking time to look at the sideline.
Pass.
1st and 10. This is good, safe pass to the sideline.
Ty.
And that's Ty bouncing it for first down yardage. He's out of bounds. The Lions defense right now doesn't have an answer for Lowell's offense. They're at the
they have been defense has been on the field an awful lot.
They've been chasing too. 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Lowell. Fake toss. Gentles up the middle.
The 10.
Taken down by Lapoli. But he gains good yardage. 2nd down, 4. Ball is at the 11-yard line. Lowell taking more time between snaps now, as they should be. Handoff. Dong.
Nice tackle there by the Lions, number 22.
Holman.
Matt Holman. Yep, Matt Holman. Nice play.
He's had a couple of good defensive plays. It's 3rd and about 3 for Lowell.
He's been in there for Dave Hamilton.
Big drop. They had a chance. Gentles escapes. Another hold.
Yep.
And how can you explain this?
I don't know that Lowell knows you can't lie on an offensive lineman. Once he's on the ground, you're going to let him get up.
Yeah.
That is amazing. They were 3rd and 3, knocking on the door, and
Matt
they're
Holman,
be
watch
backed up.
number 22, right? I think it was.
It was him.
It was Matt that got held.
By hell, the very large lineman just laid across him.
Just okay.
Pancaked them and stayed there. It's 3rd down now and 13 for Lowell. They're in 4 down territory, I would assume, as well. But imperative for the Lion defense, 2 more plays. 8:25, Lowell's going to take a timeout. Chelmsford take the timeout?
I'm looking to see.
I didn't see the signal from the official. I think it was Lowell.
I got
because he's checking to see whether he wants the full timeout or not.
One guy has got cramps.
Yeah, he's cramping up a little bit too.
He's been looking.
Chris is a senior and a whale of a offensive player, whale of a football player. All right, Lowell is back on the field, ready to go. Great camera shot from the truck end zone. I kind of think that Gentles will keep this one himself.
Pass.
Gentles, way back, steps up, has a man, and he's down.
Short of the first.
Short of the first. That's to about the
20?
10-yard line, I believe.
Yep, 12.
Okay, it's 4th and
12.
5, 4th and 5 or 6.
Passing. Okay. The stat we've got on Gentle's passing is 238 yards.
Wow. To go along with probably 150 on the ground. That's a pretty good night.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But this is my favorite expression, guys. This is the play of the football game right now.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
You get to say that.
Okay, thank you.
He's held off for 3 games. Done well.
Yeah.
Well, they've been kind of blowouts.
Yes.
But this is no question. The Lions defense has the game in their hands. And it's incomplete. The Lions have stopped them. They are going on offense. What a stand. Again, helped by probably the 55th holding.
Here's a replay.
I think Christian Finns breaks this up.
Mike Vecchione.
Mike Veck.
Okay.
Yep.
Mike Veck.
You had half the number right, which
Yeah.
is 3.
That's
I
right.
saw Christian running this way, so.
It's not good field position, but it's better than we thought it was going to be on the 12-yard line.
Ample time left on
And
the clock.
lots of time. Lions in a dogfight. Coach Kaiser's all fired up on the sideline, calling a play.
Even that Mustang call.
Yep.
Mitchell
in motion. Toss. Caught. Mitchell. Good pickup. He's out. He's having a great football game tonight, too. Pickup of 7 on the play. 2nd and 3.
There's a replay coming up on your screen. Here's Mitchell, 17. Coming out to the flat. Matt throwing on the run. Nice job. Nice catch.
Matt has been very dependable tonight, as he has been the first 2 football games. Had a nice chat with his dad before the game tonight. Very excited and very proud, as well he should be. Lapoli straight ahead, maybe a couple, maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and a huge play coming up now. 3rd and 2 for the Lions.
Looking for an extra back in the backfield and take some of the pressure off Lapoli just to see if they have to defend 2. But
yeah,
unless you look for Matt to keep. Matt could keep and follow Sal.
Yep.
Little quarterback ISO wouldn't be a bad call. Get that critical. It's tough yardage.
Matt looking. Avoids, fires, and
intercepted. Out of bounds.
No, it's intercepted. Gonna give it to Ty on the interception. Ahern.
Yep.
Gonna give it to Ahern on the interception. That play, I don't know what it was supposed to be, but
he was trying to throw to someone and Ahern cut in front. I don't know if you'll see it. Did a nice job avoiding there. And no, we won't see it here from this angle.
It's 1st and 10, Lowell from the 29-yard line.
That's the 3rd Lions turnover tonight on
Fifth turnover.
5th turnover, yeah. 3rd interception.
3rd interception, correct. Yep. So it is a little bit bleak.
Yeah, it falls onto the defense again with 6 minutes.
It does. Gentles tosses Dong on the sideline. He's out of bounds. Pickup of 3. That does stop the clock. It's going to be 2nd and 7 for Lowell. Toss one out in the flat, and maybe we can pick one off.
I think we're going to see run.
Settles.
Nice
Planted.
play. Brendan Pope.
Pope. Hawk.
Or Gentles.
Or Gentles.
Gentles. Yes, Gentles.
Gentles was settled.
He was.
By
Yeah.
2 bucks, yeah.
3rd and 9. Again, I think this is probably 4 down territory for Lowell.
Well,
Gentles back, looks, does the double move, and it's broken up and dropped. Whoa!
good play by Peter McCarthy.
What does Lowell do now with 4th down and 9?
Replay. This was a touchdown, but McCarthy got his hand in there.
Luckily got in there.
Right there.
Yep. Just broke it up.
It was juggled a little bit, but Peter had broke it up to make sure of it.
All right, we could take away that interception if we can stop them here, because we get better field position.
We got timeout Lowell.
Lowell took the timeout. Okay, I take back what I said before. This is the play of the game right here. Should have known to have waited.
Yep. Well, the next 5 minutes, there could be a lot of play.
Could be a lot of plays of the game. That's right. Somehow you have to put the ball in Gentle's hands and let him determine what they do here. Here's the season series with history of our rivalry. 31 wins for the Lions, and they would really like to make it 32. They've won 7 of the last 10. The series started in 1972. They did play a couple of times prior to that, but they were more JV contests. And here's our Tundra. Come on, guys, you got to get it up now. This is the time to get it up.
Noise. Yep.
Make some noise.
You're down your end. This is the
Yeah,
end.
right in front of
Right
you.
here, right in front of us.
Come on, make some noise.
There it is. There it is.
Coming up now. Come on, defense. Need a stop.
Pass.
Gentles. Get him. Oh, no. Unbelievable. They got away with it. The Lions, McCarthy just couldn't make that play. And it's going to be 1st and goal for Lowell.
Here's the replay. Yep.
He just couldn't wrap him up. The receiver, Bayard, on the catch. 1st and goal, Lowell High School. And Lowell is really letting the clock run down now. I would say, guys, that the only way we're going to stop this is to come up with that turnover.
Yep.
Straight ahead.
Well, there's a good
not going to
stop
get it
right
on that
there.
one.
Back to the 10 or 8-yard line.
Yeah, it's a loss on a play.
That was Villanueva back in.
Yep.
Surprised.
Yeah.
So he's in at this juncture and not blind.
It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Pass.
Gentles, toss, quick toss, touchdown. Tie with the touchdown catch. Lowell goes on top by a score of 27-16.
Quick slant.
Vecchione came on the blitz.
Good coverage there by Jake Holmes.
It was actually good coverage, too.
It was. Yeah, Jake did a nice job covering that.
Benzie's on
good spot
for his 4th extra point of the night. Lions, I think, were offside. The kick is good. So Lowell will decline the penalty, and it'll be first. And it'll be a tough go for the Lions here. Yep. We'll take a break.
Here's the touchdown, and Combs was right there.
Yeah, it was good coverage.
Yep.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert? Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
We are back. Bruce Byram along with Howie Neal, Rob Russo, my regular guys, Rana with the numbers, and Tori Russo. Really want to thank her tonight for filling in for Dave Markham. And it was a great job by Tori to help us. The Lions face a big task now with 4 minutes to play in the football game, trailing by 12 points. Well, the Lions were prepared. They were ready to play. Good game plan. But as Rob said during break, if you lose the turnover battle, most of the time you lose the football game.
The giveaway takeaway ratio is
That's
not
right.
in our favor.
Short kick. Wahib on the left side needs a big return. Doesn't get it to the 30. Chelmsford first and 10 at the 30. They're going to have to fill the air with footballs.
Just to point out, if we get 13 points, I win the predictions.
Yes, you would.
If we did what?
If Chelmsford scores 13 points.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
29-28, I believe that was my
We'll
prediction.
give you that.
Man, I would love that right now.
We'll pat you on the
Absolutely.
back.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
get you some sushi or something.
More of a defensive battle than we all expected.
Yes.
Hooten throw it, and he's taken down at the 30. Lowell's just totally disregarding anything but the pass now, and it's going to be very difficult for the Lions.
Need a little outlet receiver there. Everybody was going deep. And,
Yeah.
Lowell's dropping back and knowing we're going to throw deep.
Matt steps up, and we're going to get a hold on the Lions.
Right when
We're going to get a catch by Caruso. And a hard hit, but Peter's going to get up, but the Lions are going to get their holding penalty right now. Let's see if we can take a look at who the victim might be here. Holding, Lowell will accept it. 7, I heard the referee say something. 7, I
70. No.
See if we can see it.
It might be that one.
I definitively couldn't tell. Oh, almost another interception. Knocked down.
Good throw by Matt. Excellent effort, too, by Ahern, the defender. He went airborne.
Lowell has excellent people, we've said it earlier, on the outside, and skilled people who have speed, good hands. They have done a good job.
Yep.
3rd and 20 for the Lions. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. The ball is at the 20-yard line. It's a screen. Lapoli gets a block, makes a nice cut, gets it to the 30-yard line.
I think he got the first down.
I don't think so.
He got
Got to go 10 more.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Got excited for the boys. Got excited for the boys.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
It's 4th down, though.
He's not going to punt.
Not
so
going to punt it.
You may be just one play ahead, Rob.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to get it right here, Rob.
Too narrowly focused is what my deal was. Too narrowly focused.
Tunnel vision?
Tunnel vision.
Lions looking to find some kind of miracle. Hooten is flushed out of the pocket. He dumps it off and incomplete. Lowell's going to take it over on downs at the 30. 1st and 10 Lowell. 2 minutes to go, and they are going to come out of Colley Stadium tonight, a 3-0 football team. Chelmsford, unfortunately, is going to fall to 2-1 unless something really unusual takes place. But I was proud of the effort of the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions had good effort tonight. They I got to say, they don't deserve to win with the turnovers that they had.
I totally agree. Yep.
It was a well-played game with the exception of the turnovers.
Yes, yes. I think you put that very, very well. We admire the effort. We just, I don't think that they were the team that should have come out of here with a victory.
Right. You got to give credit to Gentles, and he had an excellent game. We had 230 some odd yards passing, and he had close to 150 yards running himself. So
low snap, Gentles keeps it, and he's going to be taken down for a loss on a play. Joe Vecchione continually hustling, motor running. The Lions are taking a timeout at just before the 2-minute warning. And I know that Lowell is reluctant to hand the ball off. They want Gentles to try to control it. And the team that never loses, once again, Tom, Dan, Matt, Craig, those guys win every single week. They make us happy to be here. And
I look forward to doing this every week because
That's right,
I know
I do
that these guys set up, do a great job, get everything ready for us. And
they work as hard as the coaches do during the week and game day. All right, 2nd down and 16 for Lowell. Lions blitz. Villanueva holds on to the football, gains about 3 on the play. Lions call timeout. And the ball is going to be 3rd down on the 33-yard line, 34. All right, if you're Lowell, I think you run the ball one more time and then you toss it, right? What have you got to lose? You run it and then you
toss it for the interception.
So how many timeouts does Chelmsford have left?
I think they had, that may have been their last. Let's see, they haven't made any gestures.
They did. This,
oh, yeah.
This last?
Oh, that's right. Yes.
That was their last, so now I just take a knee, I think.
If that's the case, I totally agree with you. Although I don't think that would end the game.
Maybe not. Now 2 minutes.
No.
He'll run another play and see what happens. Lions back home next Saturday afternoon around 3:30 to take on the football team from Bridgewater Raynham, one of the best Division I teams in southern Massachusetts, in the south. Blitz. Dong running to the sideline, get out of bounds. He stays on his feet, and he's going to score. So this game is going to get a little bit out of control now with a 34-16 score. A 32-yard touchdown run by Anthony Dong.
I couldn't understand earlier in the earlier possession why he wasn't in there.
Right. Why Villanueva?
He had been running very well, unless he had cramps or something.
Maybe he fumbles more than Villanueva. I don't know, but anyway, he certainly put that one in the end zone.
Yes, he did. Yeah, excellent.
There it is. Menzies for his 5th extra point of the night. And offside again on the Lions, and he gets it through anyway. So it's 35-16 with 1:45 to play. We'll take a break and come back.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, Don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Feed the Pig, and the kickoff to the Lions. This is Wahib at the 5-yard line. Straight ahead with a burst of speed. Stays on his feet to the 34-yard line. Yep. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. And I'm not sure that the Lions shouldn't just kind of not get hurt in this last series and realize that Lowell has beaten them tonight. Houghton's pass is dropped, intended for Caruso. 2nd and 10.
Eric Lefebvre is in there, number 5. In the slot, the bottom of this, to the left of your screen.
The good news is this game does not really hurt the Lions greatly in terms of playoff potential. Another catch by McCarthy, stays on his feet to the 50, to the 45, and that's a terrific effort by Peter McCarthy.
Takes 3 people to get him out of bounds.
Boy, that's right. And I was hoping he did get out.
Yeah, I know. Here we are thinking, stop the clock. But maybe he was trying to cross up the Lowell's thinking, too.
Another catch by McCarthy. Takes the ball to the 45 of Lowell. Quick out. McCarthy again, get out of bounds, out of boy. Lowell is kind of giving the underneath one here.
Well, you know, I think as the time winds down, you can take something from the game. You know, this is 2 evenly matched teams, and this was a good test.
Yeah.
Right? Clearly, you can't make mistakes. You can't turn the ball over. There's certainly stuff to work on.
Yep. Absolutely. Good point. Good point. Get rid of it, Matt.
That is taken out of bounds. Close to first down.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. The Lions standing in front, we couldn't tell whether he was out of bounds. No, he's short.
He's about a yard short. 3rd and a yard for the Lions. Matt will sleep well tonight, I think, other than the fact that he's going to be disappointed.
Those interceptions might keep him awake for a bit.
Man, as he had to work hard. Steps up.
Get the first.
Fires and throws it out of bounds.
Good job.
4th and a yard. Good play by Matt. Had nothing.
Yep.
Stayed alive to live another day and another play.
Right. We're looking to go deep with the short yardage, knowing we can get the first down here. So we may get Lowell to jump and get that 5 yards that we've been getting pretty regularly.
Absolutely. And as I was saying, Chelmsford, to win the small school division, hurt them. Lapoli, first down. Their opponents in the small school division are North Andover, Tewksbury, Billerica. Help me, guys.
Yep, that's a
Drake. Yes.
Drake is the other one.
Those are the teams that the Lions have to beat.
We have 4 of those coming up.
Yep. That is taken down. Lowell is blitzing on every down now. They know the Lions are going to throw it.
And the referees kept the flags in the pocket.
Yep.
Chelmsford taking the timeout.
I kind of feel bad for Matt now. He is one worn-out warrior.
Get up a little slow there.
Yes, he did.
A judicious timeout, I think. That was for Matt's benefit.
And I think Coach Kaiser wants to finish this game in a real positive way. The score says 35-16, but this was more. This was a much closer game than that scoreboard indicates. But the Lions aren't going to be happy with closer score.
We said this earlier in the broadcast. You know, if things went south, you look at the back of the game on Monday and you're very frustrated because you're good enough to beat this team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt steps up, runs out of the pocket, fires, looking deep. McCarthy broke it up. His own man, I think, broke it up.
Yeah, we had McCarthy and
guys.
Joe Vecchione and Peter Caruso. Not Peter.
I can't see the other number of the Lion there. Coming back now.
Oh, it is. No,
it's 9.
Yeah. It is 9. So McCarthy and Vecchio, not Caruso. Sorry.
3rd and 12. This stadium has virtually emptied out. And it's first down taken by McCarthy. Close to first down. They say he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
No, it's first down. They're going to line the clock as soon as they set the chains.
He was in bounds.
Everybody wants to go home at this point.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even the referees. So the clock will start. Hasn't, but it should have.
I'm sure the one on the field has.
Yeah. Quick toss underneath, looking for Rapoli. Yeah. Incomplete. Has Hooten thrown it 50 times yet, Rona? Got to be close. I don't have all the records on Chelmsford football, but 44 times. This has got to be very close to I'm going to check back and see, but it's got to be close.
We've been doing games for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't recall it.
He's thrown it for 255 tonight.
Well, he had 127 at halftime.
Right.
So he
duplicated that in the second half.
Duplicated.
And he's looking for more. He's looking for a touchdown. Wide open. Oh, he had him too. McCarthy put a great move on and just couldn't pull it in. Frustration, but couldn't get it. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 10, excuse me. Kind of have to give a game ball to Chris Gentles, I think, in this game tonight.
Yeah.
And Brendan Ty's been good too.
Yeah,
But Gentles, outstanding.
And Bard, A.J. Bard
is taken down, and A.J. Bard another play.
Had an excellent receiving.
Let the game go right now. No more plays. No more.
That's it.
That's it. We're going to end it at 35-16. The Lions go to 2-1. Lowell goes to 3-0. Fun football game, though.
Yes, a lot of good plays. Good plays from both teams. Good quarterback for action from both.
Yeah, Chelmsford proved that they can run with the big guys. And, you know, again, it was their game. And they had it.
The Lions will regroup during the week. They'll be home to entertain Bridgewater Raynham. For Howie, for Rob, for Ronna, for Tori, we thank you. For Tom and everybody else, thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to next week already.
Yep.
Good night.
Enjoy the week, folks.